or go live or whatever it is that I'm doing here. I just recorded about a 25-minute message for subscribers only for the Patreon community. Link for that will be in the description box as well as in the pinned comments below. I always try and remember and put that link in the pinned comments below all of my lives. Just clearing our space here. We'll tap into the tarot deck and see what I can share with the beautiful collective tuned in at this time. Know that these are timeless messages. If something sings to you, speaks to you, resonates for you, you know if it's a truth for you, if it resonates by how it feels in your body. Assume that message is for you, and if not, what doesn't apply, I always say take what applies and let the rest fly. So if it doesn't speak to you, assume the message is for someone else. If you would like to contribute your own energy to the message, if you're hoping to receive something specific for your own life scenario situation that's going to make sense, a couple things. I'm available for personal readings if you want to dive a little deeper into your own life situation scenario, whatever you may have going on. Also, you can work with me one-on-one. I just finished creating my Inside Out Living Guide, so that's something you could purchase if that sings to you. All of those links are also all the ways you can work with me are on my website, on my link tree, which is in the description box. So, and if you're needing something further, if you have a question, don't hesitate to drop a comment, reach out, and I will reply. I'll be in touch so we can connect. I just saw 144 here, but yes, you could also contribute your energy to this video, to this message if you're hoping to receive something specific for you. You can do that by making the intention known energetically. You can drop a comment or a question below. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Those are both ways to contribute your energy and energy transfer, which makes you more likely to receive something that will fit for you. 6 of Swords here, transition. Help is on the way, whether that's an aha moment, incoming clarity for you, whether that's help as far as someone, something in the physical coming in to assist you on your path. Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. If you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could maybe share, maybe you have something hopeful, insightful, inspirational to share with another, a piece of wisdom, a nugget you heard this week. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. You could let us know how you're feeling in these energies, anything you feel called to share. Justice, I love that balancing of the scales here right out the gate. We're starting with the Major Arcana cards. In these energies, truth can no longer be hidden. The masks are falling, both personally and collectively here. Welcome. Thanks so much for your contribution. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the chats. Appreciate that. I do love this live chat feature. 7 of Wands, being brave, being courageous, standing our ground, authenticity energy. Only things that are authentic will remain. Everything else will collapse, dissolve, dissipate in these energies. The light is just so powerful here. There we go. Strength and Leo energy here. This came through in the Patreon message as well. So the Patreon message, if my energy resonates for you and you'd like to see more of me today, for the Patreon message, we dive deep into all the things. We got a full moon in Aquarius message. Full moon in Aquarius is end of this week here. But those of us that are energy sensitive, we know we can feel those energies long before the things arrive, right? We feel them before most. And also we tapped into the sacred unions because the sacred union card came through. So then we got a little tarot story on these unions coming together. The initiations, we spoke on Chiron retrograde. I shared some journaling, some reflections that were coming through for me after meditation. Hello, welcome. So yeah, with the Patreon community for members only, subscribers only, we go deeper, longer messages, more frequent messages, and sometimes there's more personal shares. I share a little bit more of what's going on in my own personal life. Many times that resonates for the individuals in our group as well. Double 6 is here, and we got our 6 of Swords again, and the Lovers. And jumping cards, this message wants to be heard. Yeah, Lovers, these unions. Thank you, Spirit, as I was just speaking on these unions coming together, because we have this inner resilience, inner fortitude. We have the inner work down. And so that's allowing all things to come in that are a reflection to that. These unions, because we are in a place of wholeness, feeling fulfilled within. We're no longer looking to another to provide safety, security, to grasp onto, right? It's these new relationship paradigms we're seeding, ones that are built on unconditional love, on choice, on wanting another, not just on safety and security and choosing something. These transactional relationships that have been for, not everyone, but the majority of the relationships have been for safety, security, and that's been by design as well. It has served the outer systems, the outdated systems that we need each other in a codependent way, because when people come together in their power, that energy amplifies and magnifies, and that is a threat to the systems, the powers that have been. But that's the whole purpose for the coming together of these, for the purpose of them to manifest these in the physical. Yeah. The chaos that's happening, that we see in the collective, on our personal level too, right? Because it's mirroring the micro and the macro. So the chaos we see in the external, the best thing you can do to be a solution to help resolve that is to ask yourself, where am I still separated from myself? Where am I still at war with myself? Where am I still denying my truth, people pleasing, over sacrificing, right? The wars you have within yourself, healing those is how you can help resolve what we're seeing in the external. And also not contributing your energy, right? This came through, I shared this in Patreon, but I'll give you all a little sneak peek. Your energy is food. So what are you nourishing, right? Are you nourishing the collapse? Are you giving all your energy and attention to the loudness and the collapsing? Or are you utilizing your energy to focus on the new, to create the new, to build the new? And in every choice we have a moment, or in every choice and moment we have, in every moment we have the choice to choose differently, right? Is what I'm trying to say. And we don't have to shame ourselves for falling into fear for a moment, or choosing by default, choosing to focus on what's collapsing. Again, it's real easy to get caught up in that. So just redirect your energy. When we are grounded from within, it's easier to ignore the noise. Silence isn't empty. Silence holds many answers. So yeah, and we don't focus on what is collapsing. We don't give our energy to that, right? Because we can't push against something enough to eliminate it. For what we resist persists. New earth, this new paradigm, the new isn't going to fall into our lap. We are creating it, both individually and collectively. And how you can play your part is to get right with yourself. It reminds me of that Lauryn Hill song that was coming through for us strongly several months ago. Here it comes again. But how you gonna win when you ain't right within? You're not. That's why getting right within, getting our internal world right first, is the secret solution. So when you feel overwhelmed, things feel turbulent in the external, just a reminder, you're catching wind of this groupthink, of the hive mind mentality, and it's just a reminder to go within. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go within to slow it down. Gestation period, only making choices that feel aligned. Yeah. Allow things to percolate, to marinate in the energetic realm, right? And only choosing from a place of fulfillment. If you're feeling lack, unfulfilled, always an indication to go within, not to look externally, right? Not to cling, not to find something to fill that void, because to fill an internal void with something in the external is always just a temporary fix, always just a band-aid. Choosing what resonates. Yeah, following our resonance, following what makes our heart sing, what sings to us, what speaks to us. I'm gonna get us an affirmation here. Like I said, if you want to see a longer message, further messages, a deeper message, we did get that full moon message, sacred union check-in. You can join the Patreon community, and you get access to not just my most recent message, but all of the content I've shared in there. I've been sharing for several years now. My heart is open to receive. There's our sacred union again. I love it when these cards come through, just to confirm, amplify, reiterate what we were already speaking on, right? And yeah, subscribe to the channel too. Thanks for that. I appreciate you. I love that this community is growing. What an honor to share these messages. I never take that lightly. I release negative thoughts about myself and my life. Yeah, we focus on the positive, the good, right? For we know that what we focus on, we amplify. Yeah, for where attention goes, energy flows. So again, your energy, your focus, your intention, your life force is your greatest gift. This is your abundance, right? And so what are you nourishing? Are you nourishing the old, or are you creating the new? Just important to check in with ourselves often. And no, I'm not perfect either. I never share anything that I don't use and utilize myself. And I need these reminders as well. And even coming through with these messages to help spark a remembrance within you kind of solidifies the new teachings and what I have learned to be true. We're always practicing something, right? And so are you practicing? Just be sure the things you are practicing are what you want to see more of in your life, and the things that feel good, do more of that. It sounds real simple. It is easy to say, but easier said than done. But practice it. The more you practice it, the easier it will become. So what feels good, do more of that. And what doesn't feel good, do less of that, right? But on that, soul respectful things that feel good, right? There are things that can feel good in the moment, but will lead to more pain down the road. And so choosing the nourishing things, the things that feel good now, and that will lead to long-term success, long-term fulfillment in the future. And know that I'm speaking from personal experience. First, like most of the things I do on the daily now, I didn't enjoy them at one point. The reading, the pouring into myself, the journaling, even working out. I've been doing it for so long now, almost a decade and a half. It's hard to remember, but there was a point when I had to convince myself I didn't enjoy working out. But it's the compound effect. Once you see the benefits of these nourishing, helpful things you do, right? It's easier to do them. That momentum, the compound effect. So yeah, you could also check in with yourself and be like, is this helpful or harmful, right? In each and every moment. And also I like to check in with myself and ask myself this: am I passing on pain or power? It's real easy to want to share the next piece of gossip or the next latest news, right? But check in with yourself. It's like, I don't know who this quote is from, but is it kind? Is it helpful? And is it true? And if you can't say yes to all of those things, then again, silence. Silence is not empty. Silence holds many answers, and also silence is super powerful. Sometimes your words would not be beneficial for people. Can only hear you, understand you, resonate with you from whatever level of consciousness they are on, right? And so just knowing when your words would be best kept within, like when it's easier, when it makes more sense to preserve your energy, knowing that they won't understand you anyway, right? Sometimes silence is the most powerful move you can make, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So with that, please reach out if you're needing something. Like I said, I'm available for personal readings if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to start your wellness journey. And I did just create that Inside Out Living Guide, and all of these ways in which you can work with me are available on my link tree, which is in the description box, and the Patreon link will be in the pinned comments below. Wishing you a beautiful week. Until next time.